Right, shalom. Before I begin, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakodash.
double honors to our teachers, the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Title of this lesson is Narrow is the Way. And it's a very small path that the Lord has set up for us to come back to Him in truth and in sincerity. I want to start out here, the book of Acts, chapter 14 and verse 22. It says, confirm the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, that we must through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of the Most High. And it's going to be through much tribulation. Matter of fact, does the sound good? Somebody give me a thumbs up if the sound is good. Well, man, through much tribulation it's going to take to get to the kingdom of heaven. It's not going to be a smooth ride. It's not going to be a smooth ride. It's not going to be hugs and kisses, man. All right, it's going to be through great tribulation to get to the kingdom of the Most High. And in the process of that going on, you're going to be tried in this faith. All right, you're going to be tried. All right, that's the conditions of the battle. And I got the brother with me, Prophet Fire, on the other side. He's going to help me bring out some precepts. Okay, you got that out in Second Esdras?
Yeah, come. It's Second Esdras 7 and verse 7. The entrance thereof is narrow.
Yeah, this entrance that's speaking of is the kingdom of heaven.
And is set in a dangerous place to fall, like as if there were a fire on the right hand and on the left a deep water.
Yeah, a dangerous place to fall is here in America. All right, well Esau gives you everything at your fingertips to fulfill your lust.
And one only path between them both.
There's one only path, man. It's not these guys over here got it, these guys over here got it. No, man. The Lord said there's only one path, all right, between them both. Okay.
Even between the fire and the water, so small that there could but one man go there at once.
And that gives more credence that you're going to have to follow somebody in this. All right, you're not going to blaze a path to the kingdom. There's only one path between them both.
If this city now were given unto a man for an inheritance, if he never shall pass the danger set before it, how shall he receive this inheritance?
So you got to go through the danger. You got to go through the rough times. You got to go through the bad times because it's required. All right, the Lord said if this man should never pass those certain dangers that is set before him, how can he come into the bride? Right? Or how can he come into the kingdom of heaven? You got more on that?
Like, I was trying to pull that with one more verse. And I said, it is so, Lord. Then said he unto me, even so also is Israel's portion.
Even so is Israel's portion. That's the conditions of the battle. Matter of fact, can you jump down to like, how you say, verse 57 on that same chapter? These are the conditions of the battle. This is what's required of us. You know? The Lord has approved us.
I got it. This Second Esdras 7 and verse 57. Then answered he me and said, this is the condition of the battle which man that is born upon the earth shall fight.
See, this is the conditions of the battle, man. You're going to have to go through those straight and narrow paths.
That if he be overcome, he shall suffer as thou hast said.
Yeah.
But if he get the victory,
Yeah, if he get the victory, man,
he shall receive the thing that I say.
which is what? The kingdom of heaven. So if you go through those rough times and it's building you up, guess what? The Lord is dealing with you as a son. Can you get Proverbs 3, like 13?
Book of Proverbs 3 and verse 13. Happy is the man that findeth wisdom.
Matter of fact, start at verse 11.
Okay, come. Proverbs 3 and 11. My son, despise not the chastening of the Lord, neither be weary of his correction.
See, despise not the chastening of the Lord, neither be weary of his correction. All right, I often make this analogy. Well, I started making this analogy. I used to play football. So a coach is dealing with you. If he keep getting on you, and he wants you to execute this play better, he wants you to run this play the right way, guess what? He's dealing with you as a son because he sees something in you, all right, that's going to be greatness, man. All right, the same way with our Heavenly Father, man. He ain't just giving this truth just to give it to us now, man. He sees something in us. Because he brought that in us from the beginning, man. You know? And as those things keep going on and on, if that coach is not consistently coaching you up, guess what? He don't see that good in you anymore or that level of excellence that you can reach, man. Okay? And he's going to stop dealing with you. You know?
Proverbs 3 verse 12. For whom the Lord loveth, he correcteth.
See that?
Even as a father, even as a father the son in whom he delighteth.
See, the Lord is whooping our ass because he's delighting in us, man. All right? He's washing us up to be presentable to his son. All right? To be presentable to the king.
Happy is the man that findeth wisdom.
And as you being corrected, you're going to find wisdom. You know, you're going to be wise as a serpent and harmless as a dove. You got it.
And the man that getteth understanding.
Yeah, and the man that getteth understanding. See, that's what the scripture say. With all that getting the wisdom, get understanding, right? And that's what's going to propel us to the next level, man, which is the kingdom of heaven. What does the scripture say? Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time and strength of salvation. So this wisdom and knowledge is what's going to help us walk through these certain paths. Matter of fact, Proverbs 2 and 10.
Proverbs, my bad.
And this wisdom is what's going to help us walk through these certain paths here in the land of Babylon the Great. You know?
This book of Proverbs 2 and 10. When wisdom entereth into thine heart, and knowledge is pleasant unto thy soul, discretion shall preserve thee, understanding shall keep thee.
Understanding shall keep thee. Right?
To deliver thee from the way of the evil man.
To deliver thee from the way of the evil man, which is that broad way, you know, that's going to lead to death. The Lord will get that in Matthew. Right?
From the man that speaketh forward things.
Who is that? Esau, the so-called white man. He speaks all against Yahweh by Shah. He sets up legislation that is clean, contrary to the laws and statutes and commandments of Yahweh by Shah. That's the man that speaks forward things. Go ahead.
It says, who leave the path of uprightness to walk in the ways of darkness.
Walk in the ways of darkness. Now, if you're walking in the ways of darkness, you're blind. So anything, all right, that is set in your path, you're not even observing. Will destroy you. You'll go with a stumbling block, fall and hit your head, right? And guess what? That's the way of Esau. And that is the wide path. Matter of fact, let's get that in Matthew 7. Get some of the comment board. This is the brother GMS in his likeness, in his likeness. Psalm 16 and 8. I have set the Lord, Yahweh Shah, always before me. Because he is my right hand, I shall not be moved. You're that foundation. Therefore my heart is glad, and my glory rejoices. My flesh also rests in hope. Yeah, man, we understand we have to go through these things so we have hope. But when we get chastised by the Lord, it's not, of course it's not going to seem joyous at the time, but once we realize, wow, these things are being done, we have joy, we have hope. It says, for thou wilt not leave my soul in hell, neither will thou suffer thy Holy One to see corruption. And King David is prophesying about Yahweh Shah, because he didn't leave his soul in hell, and his body did not see corruption. Verse 11, thou wilt show me the path of life in thy presence. Woo! Thou wilt show me the path of life. See that? Who we have life through Yahweh Shah, man. Okay? Bringing us to closer to his Father. That's bad. Psalm 16 and 11, thou wilt show me the path of life. In thy presence is fullness of joy. At thy right hand, at thy right hand, there are pleasures forevermore. Woo! See that? who is the right-handed extension of your hour? Yahweh Shai, man. It's bringing us close to the Father, man. That's why the path that we're set out on. What did Yahweh Shai say? All that find of me, matter of fact, look at that real quick. Find of life. Yes, Proverbs chapter 8. And I'm starting at verse 33. It says, hear instruction and be wise, refuse it not. Blessed is the man that heareth me. Now hearing goes to understand, right? And heareth me, watching daily at my gates, waiting at the post of my door. Just constantly meditate on the promises, man. Or occupy the promises, which is what? The testimony of Yahweh Shai. It says, whoso findeth me, findeth life. See that? Whoso findeth me, findeth life, and shall obtain favor of the Lord. But he that sinneth against me, wrongeth his own soul, all they that hate me loved up, and you hate Yahweh Shai. You go into the path of the forward man. You on the path of Esau. Right? And it's going to lead to what? Death. All right? Everything here leads to death. You got that in Matthew?
No, I got that Matthew. This is Matthew 7 and verse 13. Enter ye in at the straight gate.
Right. Straight meaning what? A level of difficulty. Let's do it. A simple Google search. That word straight. That's true. Spirit. Lord, that word straight, it says a narrow passage of water connecting two seas or other two large areas of water. So, like you got the Strait of Hormuz or the Strait of Malta. That's a very narrow path connecting those two bodies of water. All right. And the second definition, it says used in reference, and this is what we want, used in reference to a situation characterized by a specified degree of trouble or difficulty. See, it's a specified. The Lord did not give us, did not leave us without instruction. All right, to come back to him, matter of fact, real quick. I'm going to go back to 7. It is a specified way. Right? 2 Corinthians chapter 7 and verse 41. So the Most High has given straight commandments to such as came, what they should do to live, even as they came, and what they should observe to avoid punishment. So the Lord has laid it out in spades. The blueprint is already set. All right? Believe on him whom he has sent. All right? Follow the men that was set up before you. Believe the report. The Lord has laid it out. Back to the definition of straight. It says, you reference to a situation characterized by a specified degree of trouble or difficulty. It was a specified degree of trouble or difficulty. We're going to be hated in the world, right? Our family's going to be against us, right? Your loved ones, your close loved ones that you know is down for you. Guess what? They're going to be the same ones that betray you, man. But the Lord has already hipped us to this. He's already laid it out. So we will understand these things, so when it happens, we're not going to be offended. All right?
And this Matthew 7 and 13. Enter ye in at the straight gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in thereat.
Many that's going to go into the way that leads to destruction. All right? That follow Christianity. Right, plantation Christianity is that Apostle Muhammad, right? They follow Islam, right? They follow witchcraft. That's something big now with these Indos, man. All right, they leave the church and go to witchcraft, right? They follow Buddhism. Anything outside this truth is going to lead to death, man. Okay? Yeah, man.
Because straight is the gate, and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life.
See that?
And few there be that find it.
And few there be that find it. It's going to be a very small number, man. Compared to the people in the world, man, it's going to be a very small number that find that way, all right, on truth. Can you get some?
Uh,
You do it. I'm going to do it. Second Ezra chapter 5. Because it's not readily available to everybody. Right? Second Ezra 5, and verse 1. Nevertheless, as concerning the token, behold, the days come, the day which dwell upon earth shall be taken in the great number, and the way of truth shall be hidden. See, the way of truth shall be hidden, and the land shall be barren of faith. Meaning, a lot of people are not going to believe the report. They're not going to have the faith in Yahweh Shah, all right, to heart. Go to the definition. Let's see what we got. Go to Psalm 5 and 8. If you got the blue letter, pull it in.
Alright, read it.
Yeah.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 5, verse 8. Lead me, O Lord, in thy righteousness because of mine enemies.
Yeah.
Make thy way straight before my face.
Yeah, read that again.
Psalms 5 and 8. Lead me, O Lord, in thy righteousness because of mine enemies.
Yeah.
Make thy way straight before my face.
Yeah, make our way straight before our face, man. The Lord is leading us into the path of righteousness. And I think the brother looked up the word straight, you know. Yep. Get that Google definition. Now this straight is different from the other straight. The straight that we mentioned in 144. The straight that we're referring to is S-T-R-A-I-T. This is S-R-A-I-G-H-T. So those are two different straights. Now let's get that definition.
This the for the straight.
Yep.
This the definition for straight H3474 to be right, be straight, be level.
Yeah, be level, man. The Lord has us stable. We're not rocking back and forth, man. We're not carried away with all winds of doctrine. You got it.
Be just, be lawful.
Woo,
to go straight, to be pleasing,
yeah.
be agreeable, be right,
Yeah.
to be straightforward, be upright. You say to lead, direct, lead straight along.
Yeah, lead straight along. Now I want you to go to the Strong's and right after direct. You can start at to make right. And that's what the Lord is doing. He's calling us to be made right. He's cleaning us up. Again, to be presented to the King of Hosts.
Okay.
Excuse me. How about to clean us up to be presented to his son? How he shot.
You say to make right,
Yeah.
pleasant,
Yeah.
prosperous, direct, fit.
Yeah, fit. We're closely fitted for the kingdom of heaven. What the scripture say? He that take his hand away from the plow is not fit for the kingdom. Meaning you wasn't even reckoned, all right, before the earth for the kingdom. Man. You came in this thing and you brought back. That ain't good. Yeah,
It says, seem good,
Yeah.
meat.
yeah. Bring forth fruit, meat for repentance. All right? Yeah.
You say please,
Yeah.
will. You say be, esteem, go right on, bring, look, make, take the straight way.
Ooh, that narrow path, man. All right, good.
Be uprightly.
Be uprightly, man. And that's how we're gonna make it to the kingdom, man. And we're gonna not have any faults. You gotta
I had one for okay. This second Ezra 8:1, and he answered me saying, the Most High have made this world for many, but the world to come for few.
Yeah, man. Another piece I said, like it's a wave into the truck. You know, so the Lord has made this world, this current age, this current year that we're in, for many, but the world to come for few. Right? And in what really this straight down path is not going to be open to everyone. And we read that again in 2 Ezra 5. Right? It says 2 Ezra chapter 5 and verse 1. Nevertheless, as concerning the token, behold, the days shall come, that they which dwell upon earth shall be taken in a great number, and the way of truth shall be hidden. And that's what we're seeing, man. The way of truth is hidden. People just can't get it. The Lord is blocking the understanding. It says, and the land shall be buried in faith, and that brings me to the peace. How I said, when we find faith on the earth, we get that in Luke chapter 8. It's a parable or the portion of widow who was constantly crying out to the unjust judge. Matter of fact, can you start up on that?
Start from the top.
Yeah.
Okay, this is Luke 8 and 1.
18.
18 and 1. It's a lot.
Yeah, man. That's where the Lord has set up his path. We crying out to him, all right? And in the process of crying out, he's chastising us, he's cleaning us up, getting us right. Scripture also says, my son, if thou perfectly serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation.
This is Luke 18 and 1. And he spake a parable unto them to this end, that men ought always to pray and not to faint.
Yeah, that's another thing, man. We got to constantly pray. Constantly ask you how about y'all to keep us grounded in this truth.
Saying, there was in a city a judge which feared not the Most High, neither regarded man. And there was a widow in that city, and she came unto him, saying, avenge me of mine adversary. And he would not for a while, but afterward he said within himself, though I fear not the Most High, nor regard man, yet because this widow troubleth me.
Yeah, she was constantly coming in day after day after day after day, man. Right? Yeah.
I will avenge her, lest by her continual coming she weary me.
So how much so the Lord hear our cry day after day after day after day, the just Lord, right? And Yahushua breaking down the parable of an unjust judge, man. Right?
And the Lord said, hear what the unjust judge saith. And shall not the Most High avenge his own elect, which cry day and night unto him, though he bear along with them? I tell you that he will avenge them speedily. Nevertheless, when the Son of Man cometh, shall he find faith on the earth?
See that? When the Son of Man comes, shall he find faith on the earth? That faith is going to reside in you, the elect, man. All right, they understand that you're going to go through these certain trials and tribulations to get to the kingdom of heaven. Because that's where the Lord set it up. That's where he had it scheduled from the beginning, man. For lack of a better term. You know? Let's get I want to say Hebrews 5.
Hebrews 5.
Maybe like 12. Very sure. 12 and 5. Hebrews 12 and 5.
It's the book of Hebrews, chapter 12, verse 5. And ye have forgotten the exhortation which speaketh unto... Okay, come. This book of Hebrews 12 and 1. Wherefore, seeing we also are compassed about with so great a cloud of witnesses, let us lay aside every weight.
Yeah, let us lay aside the weight of this world, man. Right? Don't be wrapped up in the world. Don't be hung up on the things of the world, man. Because this thing here is temporary. Yeah.
And the sin which doth so easily beset us.
Right, we constantly go out, man. That's why we constantly have to ask for repentance. And you how about yourself?
And let us run with patience the race that is set before us.
So it's a race, man. You know, and in that race, you're not going to blaze the path to the kingdom, man. You're going to follow the man the Lord has set up before you. Yeah.
Looking unto Yahushua, the author and finisher of our faith.
See that? Yahushua, the author and finisher of our faith, man. So the Lord said it's going to be according to your faith. As things break down in this society, all right, you're going to have to depend on your house shop, man. Your house shop to supply all our needs, man. You're going to really lock down into your house shop, man. But, you know, it ain't going to be no job, no money, you know, no way of getting resources, right? But you're going to have to lock into your house shop, man. You got to really lock into your house shop. And that's part of that straight and narrow gate.
It says, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross.
See that? Who we looking to as that example? Yahweh Shai, man. Right? He's seen the joy that was set before him. So he endured all those things, man. The scripture also tells us, he that endures unto the end, the same shall be saved.
It say, despising the shame, and is set down at the right hand of the throne of the Most High. For consider him that endured such contradiction of sinners.
We are to consider Yahweh Shai, man. And we haven't resisted under blood. We haven't went through the things, the trials and tribulations that he went through, man.
I'm start on Hebrews 12:3. For consider him that endured such contradiction of sinners against him, lest ye be wearied and faint in your minds.
Yeah, man, you can't faint in your mind. You can't be weary. You can't be weary with keep getting chastised, keep getting corrected. No, man. Then we have the Lord is dealing with you on that level.
It says, verse 4, ye have not yet resisted unto blood, striving against sin. And ye have forgotten the exhortation which speaketh unto you as unto children. My son, despise not thou the chastening of the Lord, nor faint when thou art rebuked of him.
Yeah, man. And again, that's part of those trials and tribulations. Going through that straight gate, getting rebuked by your high by shop. And guess what? That rebuke is going to come through men. Okay?
For whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth, and scourgeth every son whom he receiveth.
Yeah, whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth. And he's going to continue to scourge you, to clean you up, to get you right, man. Again, to be presented as a chaste virgin to the house of.
It says, verse 7, if ye endure chastening, the Most High dealeth with you as with sons.
If you endure these things, if you go through, right? If you go through, again, read that again.
Hebrews 12 and verse 7, if ye endure chastening, the Most High dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not? But if ye be without chastisement, whereof all are partakers, then are ye bastards and not sons.
We don't want to be bastards. We want to be sons. Right? We want to continue to receive the correction of Yahweh by Shalom.
Verse 9, furthermore, we have had fathers of our flesh which corrected us, and we gave them reverence. Shall we not much rather be in subjection unto the Father of spirits and live?
Yeah, subjection to the Father's spirit and live. Okay? Because being chastised by Yahweh by Shalom brings life. Alright? And if you're not being chastised, you're a bastard. And a bastard, you don't have any protection. You don't have a house to go to. Alright? He's going to be left to the elements. And the elements are going to be burned before the heat.
For they barely for a few days chastened, used after their own pleasure, but he for our profit, that we might be partakers of his holiness.
Right. So the Lord is chastising us for our profit. It's going to benefit us. It's going to lead us to that straight and narrow.
Now, no, chastening for the present seems to be joyous.
Yeah, no chastening seems to be joyous when you're going through it. Yeah.
But grievous.
Yep.
Nevertheless, afterward it yieldeth the peaceable fruit of righteousness unto them which are exercised thereby.
Being tried out, you know, being exercised thereby, you know. And we're going to be tried out of this thing, man. It's not going to be hands laid on you settling. No, man, you have to prove yourself. That's how the Lord set it up. Whether you love him or not, whether you want to continue to follow his words or not, the Lord going to continue to try you. And he's going to put certain obstacles in your way to see if you love him more than those things, man. Yeah,
yeah, cool. This Sirach 2:1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Set thy heart aright.
Yeah, get your mind right. Set your heart right, man.
And constantly endure.
Yeah.
And make no haste in time of trouble.
Yeah, don't make it a hasty time of trouble, man. You know, when you, matter of fact, continue.
Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end.
Yeah, that may be increased at thy last end. So you are doing those chastity, guess what? It leads to life. It leads to the kingdom of heaven. Right?
And it says, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate.
Yeah, being patient when thou art changed to a low estate. Don't be hasty and trying to do something to alleviate the situation that you're in. No, wait on the Lord. Because he's the one to put that situation. React to it. It ain't always the things that's presented. It's how you react to certain situations. Right?
For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity.
Acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. So you're going to be exercised thereby. You're going to be tried out, man. Lord has a chastisement. Because in this flesh, we can't even look upon us. He's looking on us through y'all shot right now. The mediator.
For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Believe in him, and he will help thee. Order thy way aright, and trust in him. Ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy, and go not aside lest ye fall. Ye that fear the Lord, believe him, and your reward shall not fail.
And the Lord said you're going to receive chastisement, but if you endure, you're going to receive a reward. But the Lord said your reward shall not fail. It's a guarantee. If you do the things that he say, and you make it to the end, guess what? There's a reward, man.
Ye that fear the Lord, hope for good, and for everlasting joy and mercy.
And that's so crazy, man. You know, people get mad at us for mentioning 144 like we did, but that's the spirit, man. You know, when things pop up like that, that's our hope. We want to be part of the elect. You're not going to have us not hope for good. No, we're going to continue to hope for good. That's crazy, man. People get, man, we say 144. Like, yeah, man. That's what we look for. 333, you know, 777. We're hoping for good.
Look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken?
Well, yeah, we can look at the generations of old. We can look at the three holy cities, right? We can look at Daniel. We can look at Peter when he got arrested. He was in those 4 contrails of officers. Centurion. Oh, the Lord had an angel come and loose his bands, bring him through all those things. And when he got to the end of the street, the angel departed, and he knew for a certain that the Lord had sent an angel to save him. So we're going to look at the generations of old, right? And part of those trials and tribulations is going to be those FEMA camps, right? There's going to be going without food. But if you endure those things, man, you're going to be counted as a son.
Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him?
Wants you to call upon him. Because you understand that's your power.
For the Lord is full of compassion and mercy, long suffering, and very pitiful. and forgiveth sins, and saveth in time of affliction.
That forgiveth sin and saveth in times of affliction.
Woe be to fearful hearts and faint hands, and the sinner that goeth two ways. Woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not.
Oh, you just read, don't faint in your mind. The Lord said, woe to him that is faint-hearted, for you will not be defended. You don't really believe.
Therefore shall he not be defended. Woe unto you that have lost patience. And what will ye do when the Lord shall visit you?
And there's a lot of people that have lost patience. They went back in the world. They just started doing things that was not convenient for them, right, for this truth. And the Lord said, woe, which means destruction.
They that fear the Lord will not disobey his word. And they that love him.
One of the things he said, one of the things the Lord said do is listen to his son. Right? All power is given to the son. Okay? And if you're not listening to the son, you're not doing the things that please the Lord. You're out. Right?
And they that love him will keep his ways. They that fear the Lord will seek that which is well, pleasing unto him, and they that love him shall be filled with the law.
Yeah, and this law is this book of this entire. That's Baruch 4:1. Okay? From the Old Testament to the prophet, to the Apocrypha, to the New Testament. Alright? And how do we know that? Well, one example, we often bring this up, Revelation 13. This is a hot topic right now, man, because we're in those times. If you take that thing down, guess what? A chapter over is the judgment for taking that thing down. So that's a commandment. That's letting you know it's in the whole book.
They that fear the Lord will prepare their hearts and humble their souls in his sight.
Right. How do you prepare your heart, man? Well, we can read in Ezra, where Ezra prepared his mind, all right, by reading out the book. All right, getting his mind ready to teach the people. Okay? So we're preparing ourselves, because this thing got to be in us. It's going to come to a point where we're not going to have this phone. We're not going to have access to the scripture, man. So this thing is going to have to be in you. You got it, man.
Saying, we will fall into the hands of the Lord and not into the hands of men, for as his majesty is, so is his mercy.
So is his mercy. We got to depend on how about Shah to lead us through all these things. All right? And in the meantime of, us making it to the kingdom, it's going to be trials and tribulations, all right, all the way up until Yahweh shall come back. Can you give me Matthew 10, start at like 22? This is that about.
Book of Matthew, chapter 10, verse 22. And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake.
Yeah.
But he that endureth to the end shall be saved.
He that endures to the end shall be saved. But the Lord has already laid it out. You're going to be hated of all men for his name's sake. So you got to internalize that and realize that's what's going to happen. That's part of that narrow path, that narrow way.
But when they persecute you in the city, flee ye into another. For verily I say unto you, ye shall not have gone over the cities of Israel till the Son of Man be come.
Yeah, man, that kid that we need a flight fund, a flight to these certain countries now, man. The Lord set up the internet to do the heavy lifting. So the Lord had already laid it out that you're not going to go into all of the cities of Israel till the Son of Man comes.
It said, the disciple is not above his master, nor the servant above his Lord.
And what did they do to our Lord? They persecuted him. All the way to death. So the servant is not above his Lord.
It is enough for the disciple that he be as his master, and the servant as his Lord. If they have called the master of the house Beelzebub, how much more shall they call Salaki? How much more shall they called them of his household.
Yeah, them in his household, man. And we're looking to be in the house of David, man. We're looking to be under that pavilion, all right, hedge of protection that comes with, walking in this truth, walking into the republic. Okay?
Fear them not, therefore, for there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, and hid that shall not be known.
And that's on all levels, man. Esau being revealed, all right, all the doctrine that we serve, Israelite death, man, we say all nations can make it, right? Those things are being revealed. It's not up for debate, all right? We're coming straight out of Scripture. You got it.
What I tell you in darkness,
Yep.
that speak ye in light,
Yeah.
and what ye hear in the ear, that preach ye upon the housetops.
Man, we broadcasting, we publishing the true gospel of Yahweh by Shalom, all right? Which entails danger, you know? We're not giving you a feel-good message, we're telling you the straight skinny. That's what's required of us.
And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell.
Put you in a low position, man. The Lord will kill you, have you come back as a paraplegic, man, from the womb. So you're going to fear him that can kill the body and soul. Don't fear Esau. Don't fear these bad 2/3. The Lord said he's going to make our faith hard against them. You got it, man.
And it says, are not 2 sparrows sold for a farthing? And one of them shall not fall on the ground without your Father.
So if anything should come in your way, guess what? The Lord set it up that way, man. You know, when there is famine and no water, guess what? The Lord is going to feed us. The Lord is going to give us something to eat, man. So even these sparrows, if they fall to the ground, guess what, man? Who sanctioned it? The how by Shalom. And in understanding that, you're going to have more comfort when you go through these certain trials and certain tribulations. Because you know, if you endure those chastenings, it's going to lead to life. Right? It's going to be that narrow way that leads to life, man, which is the kingdom of heaven.
But the very hairs of your head are all numbered. Fear ye not, therefore, ye are the more select. Fear ye not, therefore, ye are of more value than many sparrows.
The Lord is dealing with as his son. He's chastised me. And he said he loved his son. And he chastised me. So the Lord said, what? You're more valuable than these sparrows. Than many sparrows.
Whosoever therefore shall confess me before men, him will I confess also before my Father which is in heaven.
That's why you see brothers doing constant lessons, man. Because we confessing Yahweh Shai. All right? Why? Because we want him to confess us before his Father, man. The mediator. Yahweh Shai is the mediator. He's the one who's going to bat for us, man.
And it says, but whosoever shall deny me before men, him will I also deny before my Father which is in heaven.
Yeah, man. That's these certain Christians, man. You know, some of these Israelites, man. You know? They deny the true power of Yahweh Shai. They deny Yahweh Shai. You keep saying that J word, man. You deny Yahweh Shai.
Think not that I come to send peace on earth. I come not to send peace, but a sword. For I come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law.
Well, guess what? Again, the Lord has laid it out that this is going to occur. He's not going to, the Lord is not going to lie, man. If he say you're going to go through these certain trials and tribulations, you're going to go through those certain trials and tribulations, right? Now, I got a quick precept. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 3 and verse 14. It says, turn, O backsliding children, saith the Lord, for I am married unto you, and I will take you one of a city and two of a family, and I will bring you to Zion, give you more credence. The Lord said it's going to be a very narrow path, man. Right? One of a city and two of a family. You know? It said, And I will give you pastors according to mine heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding. And that's how we're going to be stable in those days, being fed with this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Right?
Matthew.
But again, in this path, in this walk, in the family going to be a issue. You know, and it's going to be very rare that a whole family does.
Matthew 10 and 36. And a man's foes shall be they of his own household. He that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. And he that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. And he that taketh not his cross and followeth after me is not worthy of me.
So you gotta follow after Yahweh. Doing these things are set to occur. You're gonna be persecuted, right? Your family gonna turn against you. You might lose your job, your woman. Okay? Guess what? Those things are meant to chastise us, to get us to the kingdom of heaven.
He that findeth his life shall lose it.
See that? If you find your life here in America, if you content with being here in America, you're going to lose it, man. Because you're following the way of the forward man. Right? You follow the way that leads to death.
And he that loseth his life for my sake shall find it.
All good things matter. Rest is allowed. You got it.
He that receiveth you receiveth me, and he that receiveth me, him, hold on, Salaki, and he that receiveth me receiveth him that sent me.
Right, and that's the chronological order, man. You gotta believe in the men who the Lord has sent. You gotta have faith in them, man. You got guys who buckle against leadership, you know, trying to change the doctrine. Guess what? The Lord ain't dealing with you, man. But the Lord laid it out perfectly how you supposed to operate in this truth.
He that receiveth a prophet in the name of a prophet shall receive a prophet's reward.
You receive a prophet in the name of the prophet, Yahweh, right? Because that's the prophecies are being brought forth. That's the testimony of our Lord Yahweh.
And he that receiveth a righteous man in the name of a righteous man shall receive.
That's spirit too, really. You got it.
And whosoever shall give to drink unto one of these little ones a cup of cold water only in the name of a disciple, verily I say unto you, he shall in no wise lose his reward.
This narrow path, all right, is going to lead to life, but there's not going to be a lot of people, all right, that can hearken to the report. It's going to believe on the words of Yahweh.
This second Esdras 9 and 15. I have said before, and now do speak, and will speak it also hereafter, that there be many more of them which perish than of them which shall be saved.
Many.
Like as a wave is greater than a drop. And he answered me, saying, like as the field is, so is also the seed. As the flowers be.
So the Lord is getting similar to you, man. As the field is, so is one little seed. Right? It's going to be preserved.
As the flowers be, so are the colors also. Such as the workman is, such also is the work. And as the husband is himself, so is his husbandry. Also, for it was the time of the world. And now when I prepared the world, which was not yet made, even for them to dwell in that now live. no man spake against me. For then everyone obeyed. But now the manners of them which are created in this world that is made are corrupted by a perpetual seed, and by a law which is unsearchable rid themselves.
Yeah, they don't want the whole transcendent law of the the point is in verse 22.
Want me to skip down 22? Okay. Verse 20, so I considered the world, and behold, there was peril because of the devices that were come into it.
Yeah, man, a fire on one side and the deep water on the other. That peril is coming to it. Man.
And I saw and spared it greatly, and have kept me a grape of the cluster and a plant of a great people.
So the Lord has kept a small remnant to receive this truth, to make it through that narrow path, that narrow way. Man.
Let the multitude perish then, which was born in vain, and let my grape be kept and my plant, for with great labor have I made it perfect.
With great labor, the Lord has made us perfect, man. Lord willing, we endure to the end. All right, so that's that narrow way, that narrow path that we're going to have to go through in this tribulation. Okay? We pray this been edifying. We're going to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash.
double honor to our teachers, the apostles, and elders of the millstone. Shalom.
Shalom, DTA, Abab Abal, soon.